very moment, right? I know it was no. I know that there was no touching. I know that there was no kissing. Same thing I said about the other chick. Oh, he be at my bar. The world keep looking for a reason to break my family up. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Enough is enough. I am sick of it. Let it be one family that sticks together. Let it be one couple that makes it. Put some respect on my name and on the Harris name. You gotta stop it. Stop playing with me. And I'm not gonna say it again.
Child, what in the Tyler Perry plotline is going on between Yandy, Mendeecees, and wait for it, Tamar Braxton? Child, Yandy and Mendeecees already have a ton of drama we're all aware of. But for him to be creeping around with Tamar, that's the tea, y'all. And honey, there's a bunch of new information that has come up with the person who was with Tamar allegedly confirming that she was indeed with Mendeecees. Yandy has reportedly also joined the chat. And guess what? She is allegedly doing the same thing she has always done when confronted with all these infidelity allegations, defending her man.
This house is going to come down. It's going to be me or Mendeecees that are taking it down brick by brick. That's it. Nobody else can do it.
Based on what I've heard, baby girl is even threatening to handle it, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you be everybody in Atlanta and everybody knows you. You're not going to talk to him like that. But I am. And what are you going to do? And what are you going to do? You're not going to talk to him. Don't play with me. What am I going to do with him? Play with me with him.
Okay, so y'all know that Mendez and Yandy's relationship goes back to 2006, with the couple tying the knot in 2015. They also share 2 children, Omer and Skylar, while Mendez has 2 children from previous relationships. But you want to know the other thing these two have in common? Drama, specifically cheating scandals, which have only gotten worse in the last couple of months. Honestly, if you need proof that things aren't all love and roses between Yandy and Mendez, look no further than their own words on Love and Hip Hop. Mendez allegedly admitted he thinks about divorce daily and even said their marriage feels more like a business arrangement. Now, Yandy herself also admitted that she once had an emotional connection with someone outside the marriage. She didn't call it cheating, but she acknowledged it was something she and Mendez had to deal with.
This high school game be playing with each other. You do something to me, I do something to you, right? When they start to see signs like the ring coming off or we not following each other, they try to put this puzzle together and create their own narrative.
So what?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So
But
what?
listen, we hurting each other, right? And not only we hurting each other, we hurting these kids.
Mendeecees feels like there is truth to what my friend is saying.
Have you ever had a physical or emotional affair on your husband?
I've definitely had an emotional connection with someone outside of my husband, and we had to deal with it.
Well, the recent drama involves Mendeecees allegedly creeping and getting a little too close to the one and only Tamar Braxton. See, Tamar recently revealed she almost died in an accident after waking up in a pool of blood, suffering from a fractured nose, missing teeth, and mobility issues. She's still too weak to even speak comfortably. She described the incident as life-changing and requested prayers as she embarks on her mental and physical health recovery. But here's where it gets interesting. Just before the accident, Tamar was at the V12 Lounge in Atlanta, where insiders claim to have spotted her and Mendeecees being a little too close. Allegedly, she even invited him and a couple of her friends back to her home when they were leaving at 1 a.m. On one hand, Tamar is recovering from a near-death ordeal, asking fans to keep her in their prayers. On the other hand, Mendeecees is already drowning in allegations about stepping out on Yandy. Put the two together, and the streets are buzzing. Is Tamar the mysterious other woman in the Mendeecees saga? Or is this just another case of fans making assumptions off of late-night sightings? Okay, I know Mendeecees didn't just pop up in Tamar Braxton's nightlife circle by coincidence. Apparently, he's been tapped as the leading man in her upcoming visual project. And if that's true, it could explain why the two were seen getting so close at the V12 Lounge. Maybe it wasn't romance after all. Maybe it was just business. But let's be real. Business meetings don't usually wrap up at 1 a.m. with an invite back to the house, do they? And that right there is what had people speculating that there could be more going on between Tamar and Mendeecees. Some are even asking if Yandy was behind the accident, or was that the ancestors warning Tamar? Plus, Tamar and Mendeecees haven't confirmed the collab, leaving fans to debate whether this was strictly business or if there's something extra happening behind the scenes. Honey, personally, I wouldn't be surprised if there's more going on there. Cause in the last couple of months, both Yandy and Mendeecees have been involved in endless cheating scandals. I mean, literally just a couple of days ago, Yandy's former best friend and hairstylist, Bryant Jameson, came for her on Instagram, claiming she used a trip to London as a cover to cheat on Mendeecees, an allegation that Yandy said crushed her.
Beyond crushed. This was the closest thing I've ever had to a brother.
It is back to back to back post. What was that final argument about?
Nothing. I'm telling you. A small disagreement we had was about Mendeecees. I just felt like, you know, he was too involved with the things that were happening. And I just said, I need some